I'm Helen McLachlan. I'm Head of Marine Policy for RSPB here in Scotland. And we're here in Dunbar in East Lothian. And behind me here is an amazing colony of Kittiwakes, which return here to Dunbar every year. They come in bit by bit until you have this noisy colony of birds fighting over their bit on the cliff. And they're a really joyous thing to have here. Sadly, kittiwakes are one of our most threatened species here in the UK, and particularly here in Scotland. They are under threat from all manner of things. So sitting here in Dunbar, a very coastal community with the Bass Rock just on our doorstep, which has, you know, the world's largest colony of gannets, 150,000 birds out there, and hearing the reports, I mean, it's scary. And we're all really worried about what the future is for our seabirds as a result of this bird flu. Since 1986, here in Scotland, our seabird populations have almost halved in number. Now that's a massive decline. When we look at the health of our seas, there are 15 indicators, right, that say this is a healthy sea or not. We only tick 4 of those boxes, and seabirds is one of the ones that we do not tick, and in fact it's the only one that we're moving furthest away from in terms of being able to say this is a healthy indicator. Let's stop fishing for sand eels when that's their main prey species. Let's protect their homes, the places where they are coming here to breed and rear their young. Island restoration, where really important seabird islands, let's make sure that we restore those, get rid of invasive species that are eating, killing chicks. With our offshore marine renewables, which are now, you know, we see it's inevitable, we're going to see an increase in that, which is right and proper in terms of tackling climate change, but we need to do that not at the expense of nature, but taking nature with us and restoring it. Thousands of seabirds across Scotland are killed in fishing gear, and yet we know very little about the true impact. That's just the little that we know, but we really need to understand better the true impact of bycatch on seabirds. The fact is, around the world, there are things that we can do to improve gear to address this so that we don't catch birds in either the longline fisheries or in gill nets. And those are the sorts of things that we need to see brought into UK fisheries. What we need to do at this point in time is start to build resilience, because they're not going to flourish unless we can build in, you know, a kind of a basic sense of resilience to the population. Our new biodiversity strategy and our seabird conservation strategy, they have to be ambitious and they have to act with pace and deliver real action and change on the ground imminently. You know, at the end of the day, when we see the biodiversity of these species going like this, we need to start to turn that on the upwards curve, and we're not going to do that unless we address what they're eating, where they're breeding and feeding, where they're spending time, and stop killing them in things like fisheries and in offshore wind developments. And there are solutions. That's the really key thing here. There are solutions. This is not a bad news story. It is a possible good news story. We can get there, but we do need to take action now and with pace.